In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to enable bases in Obsidian step by step so you can start organizing your notes with powerful database-style views. Obsidian is already an incredibly flexible note-taking tool, but the Bases plugin takes it to another level by letting you sort, filter, and manage your notes in ways that go far beyond simple folders and tags. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. First things first, you need to launch Obsidian on your computer. Go ahead and open the application now, and give it a moment to finish loading completely. If you have multiple vaults, you'll be prompted to select which one you want to open. Choose the vault where you plan to use bases. Once your vault loads, wait until all your notes appear in the File Explorer on the left side of the screen. It's important that your vault fully syncs and finishes loading before you move on, especially if you use Obsidian Sync or any cloud backup service. Also, make sure you're running the latest version of Obsidian, because Bases is a relatively new core plugin, and older versions might not include it. If you have multiple vaults, double check that you've opened the correct one before making any changes. It's also a good idea to have a few notes already created so you can start experimenting with Bases immediately after enabling it. And to keep things tidy, close any notes you no longer need. It will make your workspace feel less cluttered as you work through the setup. Now, let's open the Settings menu. Look in the bottom left corner of the Obsidian window for the gear icon. That's your gateway to almost every customization in the app. Click that icon, and the Settings window will open in a new pane. You'll see a list of categories on the left sidebar, and this is where you'll navigate to find the plugin settings. As a quick tip, you can also press Ctrl+, on Windows or Command+, on Mac to open settings instantly without reaching for your mouse. The Settings menu is divided into sections to make features easier to find, so take a few moments to familiarize yourself with the layout. Don't worry about accidentally changing something. You can always reset to defaults if needed, and your notes will never be affected by browsing settings. Next, you need to navigate to Core Plugins. In the left sidebar of the Settings windows, scroll down until you see an option labeled Core Plugins and click it. This will load a list of all the built-in plugins that come pre-installed with Obsidian. These are official features developed by the Obsidian team. They're different from community plugins, which you'd need to download and install separately. Core plugins are already on your computer, ready to be switched on with a single click. Scroll through the list carefully until you find Bases. There are quite a few plugins here, so read the names slowly to avoid accidentally selecting something else. Enabling or disabling a core plugin won't delete or modify any of your notes, so you can experiment freely. If you have a lot of plugins already enabled, scrolling slowly will help you spot Bases without missing it. And remember, you can return to this page anytime to manage your entire set of core plugins. Now for the main event, enable the Bases plugin. Locate Bases in the core plugins list, and you'll see a toggle switch beside it. Click that toggle and watch as it changes to the enabled position, usually indicated by a blue or highlighted state. Give Obsidian a few seconds to activate the feature. You might notice the interface briefly update as it loads the new capabilities. Once enabled, Bases becomes available throughout your entire vault, but it's important to understand what it actually does. Enabling Bases does not create any new notes or folders on its own. Your existing notes stay exactly where they are. Instead, Bases works by displaying your notes in organized database-style views that let you sort, filter, and manage information differently. You can continue writing notes normally, while also taking advantage of Bases for better organization. If you ever need to disable it, just return to this menu and click the toggle again. It's that simple. With the plugin enabled, you can close the Settings window. Click the X in the top right corner, or simply press the Escape key on your keyboard. You'll return to your main Vault workspace. Wait just a moment for Obsidian to finish loading the newly enabled feature before moving on. You only need to enable Bases once for each Obsidian installation. Your setting will persist across sessions. Closing Settings automatically saves your plugin changes, so there's no extra step needed. If you don't immediately see any changes on your screen, that's completely normal because Bases works through commands and views rather than altering your workspace visually. Restarting Obsidian is usually unnecessary, but if a newly enabled feature doesn't appear, a quick restart can sometimes help. Your vault is now ready to create and use Bases. Finally, let's verify that Bases is actually enabled. The fastest way to do this is by opening the command palette. Press Ctrl+P on Windows or Command+P on Mac. A search box will appear at the top of your screen. Click inside the search box if it isn't already active and start typing Create New Base. As you type, the list of commands below will filter down. Look through the results and confirm that Create New Base appears in the list. If it's there, congratulations, Bases is enabled and working. The command palette is one of the most powerful tools in Obsidian, and it's the fastest way to access any feature without digging through menus. If you don't see the command, double-check that Bases is still enabled in your core plugin settings and make sure you're running the latest version of Obsidian. If everything looks correct but the command still doesn't appear, try disabling and re-enabling the Bases plugin, then check the command palette again. That usually solves any lingering issues. You've now successfully enabled the Bases plugin in Obsidian. This feature gives you the ability to create database-style views that let you organize, sort, filter, and manage your notes more efficiently, all without changing the way you normally write. As a next step, try creating your first base by using the command palette and selecting Create New Base. Experiment with adding some of your existing notes and see how the columns and filters work. If you found this walkthrough helpful, consider saving this video or bookmarking this guide so you can come back to it whenever you need a refresher. Thanks for watching and happy note-taking.